Yep, Zehen will be coming through, as you said. I feel like it kind of plays somewhat similar to Aatrox, which obviously Impact has played a lot of. And he is someone who can bring out a lot of these different picks.
I mean, Kryra still hasn't based, neither has Hambach. Huhi stuck around. They can potentially punish this with the Leona.
Going to be able to land the stun, and now comes Darkwings, and Kryra has no passive. Kryra might just be dead. Even if you flash, I don't think you're getting out of this one. That's first blood going to Hambach.
They're going to have to, even if they win their first lower bracket match, they both have to win in order to face each other just to make it into top 3. So a lot of LCS. We got Saturday, Sunday this week, and then the last 2 weeks are Friday, Saturday, Sunday to conclude these playoffs.
Oh, he's going to get caged in. Hambach is here. There's the Q. Can he get out? It doesn't look like it. Great CCJ.
River, like he wants to make something happen.
Yeah, Darkwings pop that goes very early, so wants to threaten with the cage here, but Calmy is behind him. Castle fighting on the top side against Impact. Calmy goes in. The charm does not connect, and now the CC is coming in. He gets burst down in a hurry. Double bubble comes out from Lions as Sajed is pushing forward. Sajed going to Valk over the wall, gets that kill. Hambach in some trouble. Rahel has arrived. Can they make it happen? They're trying to focus down Hambach, but they don't have the damage. It looks like Hambach still alive. It's a double for Rahel. Kryra ults, flashes out to safety, but Sentinels are up 5-1.
And he's always going to be one shot there. Maybe DSG thinks now that that's happened, we're ahead of the MF, we can probably win the fight, but they lose the turnaround.
Castle about to get solo killed. That is an Ignite ticking, not a solo kill, excuse me, as Huhi was there and does grab the kill. As we jumped out of that replay, he's going to get taken down. Castle had been doing great in the 1v1, but Huhi gets up there.
Might be one where they would just try and concede. They almost got that turret down bot lane, but with Herald being put in mid lane by Sentinels, it seems like it's probably too tough to defend.
Nice timing on the bubble there, does catch Huhi, but it means he doesn't bounce back, and he's going to lock down Kryra. Kryra, great timing on the W, though. Absorbs so much of that MF damage. Helps to keep him alive, but Mundo with no ulti is kind of useless. Impact trying to stack up the Cultivation of War, does use his ult. Castle still has his. Maybe that's the edge that lets them fight.
I think it's actually the edge that lets Ari get some plates. So overall, that would be good. They're going to give up the Drake, but at least they're trading it for something on the other side. Calmy getting some plates. Castle actually is spotted by Darkwings. Might end up falling here.
Ooh, good counter-strike. Block the flash Q from Huhi. The stun does not land, and Darkwings can't finish him off. So, yeah, they do lose the Dragon. They get some plates on the top side. Are going to actually finish off that turret, so that is really nice for them. And we're able to push in that mid-wave, so deny a couple minions. But still, it's a 3.4K gold lead. It's Impact going bot to grab a couple more plates. Nearly 4,000, as it does kind of slingshot back and forth based on the camps and minions getting picked up.
Yeah, and Impact also looking to be able to clean out this bot lane turret, thanks in part to the really delayed recall from Castle. So, nice plate sequence by Sentinels, dropping the Herald mid.
Gets a lot of benefit out of the secondary part of the Actualizer, which is the basic spell cooldown reduction, which is really, really nice because you can get multiple rotations out there. But if you catch someone with a cage, you pop the Actualizer with the QWR. That's a ton of extra damage all at once.
It's definitely for the old school players, you know, Deathfire Grasp Reimagined, rather than having to press DFG on the player. You just get to press it and have DFG on everyone.
And DSG is pushing forward here, trying to come back. Kryra does tag Rahel, who is put quite low. Doesn't want to commit anything more, and Rahel will be put low, but has the BT, and we'll just go heal up off the Wolves as Darkwings takes down that tower up on the top side. Again, Huhi just utilizing the pressure that he has, you know, really moving around the map so well. Lions on the Nami obviously don't have that same ability. So Jed gonna get Q flash. Whoa. Beautiful combo coming through. Can they finish him off? Not just yet. Kryra is there as well. The cage gonna come out defensively, does keep Hambach safe, and now Kryra gonna get locked down. Kryra does have the ulti, but it's gonna be too late. Can't even get it off. Sentinels grabbing another kill there on the turnaround.
And it's 20 minutes where they can just turn immediately on to Baron, so they might make quick work of this game. Already up 5,000. Will turn to about 6.6 if they get this. Death timers are relatively short, though.
Yeah, Calmy in the area. Lions here. They know they have to try something. Calmy's going to go in, does land the charm, but it's just on impact. And he has to flash right back out. Castle going in, 4-man counter-strike. Can he make something happen? The bubble comes through. Rahel is going to be shut down there by the Ahri. Calmy on the run here, trying to get away. Charm going to be sidestep. Hambach is coming in behind him. He's going to go for the TP out. Can he get there? That was so close. Looks like he survives unless he burns down to the red buff, but he's going to get out. Nicely played there by Calmy as DSG solo laners making a game-saving play.
Wow.
That went from 5K
holding
to
that bush.
Yeah, and they've lost control of the mid wave, so DSG has to now wait. They got to be careful. They're too far forward, and now comes Hombach going in on the engage, a bullet time over the top, and he's surely going to fall. Lives for a while. Castle trying to turn around. Sajed trying to get involved, but he's going to be exhausted, and he's got to run for it. Castle's going to get knocked down as Hombach goes on a rampage. Sentinels crush the fight. DSG were way overextended. And I think rightfully so, as Veigar obviously not the highest DPS champion, but does have a Void Staff already completed, and means the death cap is going to be pretty delayed. Hombach going to be looking for a pick, and there is Call Me. Now you see him, now you don't. He is knocked down in the hurry. Castle, though, trying to come in on the flank, tries to get in onto Hombach. Hombach interrupts the leap strike. Castle incredibly low, but still alive for now. Sajed going to flash forward, but he can't find the rocket under Rahel. Impact finds the Grim Return onto Sajed, and it is everyone from DSG falling. They are going down like fish in a barrel. Darkwings gets a double. Kryra is running away. DSG try to look for a play after their mid laner gets picked, but they just can't make it happen. And Sentinels just have absolute tunnel vision onto Call Me. Every time he's on their screen, they're finding a new way to one Veigar W. Yeah, but he got put down to about 20-30% before the heal from the Nami came through. And that wasn't even a Veigar R or anything like that. It was the activation of the actualizer. But is looking for that death cap now. Now the TP going to come out here from Castle. Can he find an angle? He's spotted already. Lion's going to try to look for the engage with the Nami wave. Doesn't really find anything. He's going to get in onto Rahel. Can they knock him down? Great McHale's, but it doesn't matter as Calmy's going to be able to get the first kill on the other side, though. Sajed falls. Calmy's trying to run here from Impact. Darkwings, Impact, as well as Hombach looking for the fight. Hombach is low, but still has the GA, and now the Cultivation of War is stacked up. Impact is going to be fearless, has that revive ready. Won't need it, though. Going to be able to push in. You know, may as well, just pop everything you can for this fight, because realistically, if you get the soul, well, how does DSG come back? They are looking for one-shots, and then you have Mountain Soul on top of that with a 10,000 gold lead. It gets almost impossible. And you have to think.
I think they're strong enough to try and do this without Baron.
Oh, yeah. Darkwings just TP'd back with the death cap, and the actualizer is ready, so we'll see if he can get a one-shot. If he can set that up, would definitely be able to burst someone down in a hurry.
Yeah, 1,044 AP. And an actualizer, so come on, Darkwings, let's see it.
That's like a QR one-shot from full, pretty much. But we are going to have that Mundo passive, keeping Kryra safe thus far. But now you have been triple inhibited, and the walls are closing in. We'll see if DSG can find a fight to delay the game a little bit. There's the cage coming through. Calmly going to look, does find the charm, but it is just onto Hui. Bubble's there to follow, but really, who cares? That's just the Leona you've landed your damage on, and Castle now getting chunked down there by Impact. The minions coming in, they're going to go for it. Here is the bullet time across multiple members. Castle's in the back line, but Rahel has the barrier. It's a double kill already for the Veigar. How much more can they get?
Oh, let's get a penta.
Flashing back. It's a triple for the Veigar. The bot lane's in the base. Darkwings is not going to get a penta, but he is going to help to send us to Game 5 with an 8-0-8 Veigar game.